Hello everyone and welcome back to some more K-pop news. The K-pop news that I have is on how, according to an article and website known as Newsworks, they said that Twice is going to release two albums for the second half of the year, including Twice Zion's solo comeback in June, and that they are going to be having a large-scale world tour. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. First off, for me, I'm so excited for all of these upcoming schedules that Twice has planned out for the second half of the year, and I cannot wait to find out on when Twice is going to release these two new albums, including Twice Diana's solo album that is scheduled to come out in June of 2024. Also, I'm very excited for this new large-scale world tour that Twice has planned out for the second half of the year. But honestly, for me, I do believe that the world tour that they are talking about will be about Twice's world tour that they are going to be having in Japan. But if it does turn out that Twice does end up having a new world tour, for me, that is so cool and amazing because that means that I get to see Twice once again in LA. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Are you also excited for all of these upcoming schedules that Twice has planned out for us in the second half of 2024 or not? The next K-pop news that we have is on how last night Hee Jin of Adore had an emergency press conference to address her ongoing feud with Hybe. So last night after her press conference had ended, Hybe has now put out their own response about it, and this is what Hybe said last night. Today, there were so many untrue claims made by Hee Jin during the press conference that it's difficult to list them all one by one. We have decided not to address each claim individually as we have deemed that not worth responding to. Although we could refute them with evidence, and this was said by Hybe last night. Meaning that in Hee Jin's press conference that she had last night, almost everything that she said was not true at all. Also, if this turns out to be true, that Hee Jin lied during the press conference, then man, Hee Jin, you are such a bad person. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Who do you think is right here? Do you think that Hybe is right on their statement that they put out about Hee Jin's press conference, or do you think that what Hee Jin said during her press conference is true or not? The next K-pop news that I have is on how last night the audit results have not come out. And according to the audit results, Hybe has now found really big evidence that under the leadership of the Lord CEO, who is Hee Jin, that there was in fact a plan to take over management rights of Adore. Meaning that Hee Jin herself was trying so hard to make sure that Adore goes independent from Hybe. So because of this, last night Hybe announced that they will file a criminal complaint with the appropriate police department against Hee Jin and others. And look, here's my thoughts about this. If this criminal complaint does go through to the police, then man, Hee Jin is going to be in so much trouble, and I don't even want to think about that. Because the worst thing that can happen to Hee Jin is that she can't go to prison for what she did here. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Do you think that Hee Jin is going to go to prison for what she's trying to do right here or not? The next K-pop news that I have is on how last night Stardust reported that KEPLER would disband in July after discussions to extend their contracts fell through. So because of this, WAKEONE has now put out their own response to this report, and this is what they said. We are currently still in discussions with each member and the respective agencies regarding the extensions of KEPLER's activities. And look, here's my thoughts about this. For me personally, I really do hope that KEPLER does not disband in July. The reason why I said that is because, in my honest opinion, I do believe that if KEPLER does in fact renew their contracts with WAKEONE, then KEPLER can fully showcase on what type of group they are going to be and on what type of group they are. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Do you think KEPLER is going to disband in your life or not? The next K-pop news that I have is on how after ILLIT had performed on Guy on April 21st, and after ILLIT had shared photos of themselves on Twitter, one of the three photos show ILLIT doing on the out hand side. And here's the photo about that. After this photo came out, a lot of fans of EXO are now saying that ILLIT has now stole EXO's hand sign. What I mean by that is that it says right here. Fans of EXO discovered the photo and criticized the group's company for stealing the hand symbol, stating that regardless of direction, it is meant to represent EXO fans. And look, here's my thoughts about this. I'm not going to lie by saying this. This hand symbol sign that ILLIT did right here looks so similar to EXO's sign that they did right here. But also regarding around that, who are you to say that ILLIT stole their hand sign? Because I'm 100% sure that there's so many other people that did the same hand sign as ILLIT. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Do you think that ILLIT stole EXO's hand symbol sign by doing this sign right here or not? The final K-pop news that I have is on how last night WAKEONE announces that after 9 years of dating his girlfriend, he's finally going to get married. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. I'm so proud to hear that WAKEONE is finally getting married to his girlfriend, who he has been dating for 9 years, and I want him to know this. That all of us is going to support him, and that all of us is now going to wish him to have a long and happy life alongside his new wife. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Anyway, that's it for today. Please make sure as always to like and subscribe for more K-pop news like this, and I will catch you all next time. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.